Just to me, by far, it is the best, for me personally, best law of attraction and money book out there. If you are looking for books that are going to completely change your wealth consciousness while you're actually going through the books, they're not only going to give you the energy, but also the knowledge and tools that's going to change your financial destiny, you just clicked on the right video. Hi and welcome, my name is Kartika Naya and you're watching Synchroshakti. Today I'm going to give you my top 5 picks for the best law of attraction and money books that I have ever come across thus far, and this is an updated list. So notice here before I get to the book is all these books I have heard them on Audible, which is on Amazon, but you also have physical copies of this book. So in the description, in all these books. So in the description, I've put the Amazon links to you getting physical copies if you want to make notes, or you can get the Audible version as well. Okay, the links are in the description. So going to the first book. This one is one of the original gangsters of money and the law of attraction. This is Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder. This book was written in the 1960s. Highly recommended for one reason. If there's anybody out here who feels that money and spirituality are somehow separate and you've been conditioned to see money in a negative light, this book is going to show you the oneness of everything. This universe is going to show you the spirituality behind wealth, especially if you're a spiritual person with spiritual services and you're finding the pinch behind charging for them. This book is going to clear up all of that guilt to actually understand what money really is. Another reason that I recommend this book is it gives you hundreds of case studies, miraculous case study stories of people who've gained prosperity, not just in finances but in every area of life. It gives you also practical tools to help other members of your family, like your children, like your husband, wife, your parents. It gives you ways to completely build prosperity in every area of your life. It's pure magic. This book is about ease. It's not about struggle. It's about creating magic with ease in your life. So hands down, one of the best books on financial freedom is Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder. If you've read this book, let me know in the comments what you took back from this book and if you like this book and if you recommend it to others as well. Coming to my second pick, this is also a very popular book. This is called Money and the Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. This book will clear out all your doubts related to law of attraction. Why rich get richer, why some people have to work hard and never get anywhere, why good people don't get anywhere, bad people get somewhere, and all of that questions will be answered in that book. It also gives you practical tools to align yourself to wealth consciousness. So again, highly recommend Money and the Law of Attraction. In fact, this was one of the first law of attraction based money books that I read. I'm not counting books like Think and Grow Rich, Positive Psychology, Positive Mental Attitude. I'm not including those guys. This is pure money energy work, law of attraction work, least effort type of content. So Money and the Law of Attraction is the second one that I recommend. If you have read this book, please let me know in the comments what you thought of that book. Moving on to the third book. Okay, this is one of my favorites. This one is called Get Rich Lucky. Beep. whatever rhymes with rich. This is by Dennis Duffield Thomas. Firstly, this woman is so absolutely authentic in the way that she delivers her content. She is not only a multi-millionaire and she teaches through her experiences, but this book is firstly a design for female entrepreneurs to reach success in their business. But having gone through this book twice, I can tell you it is not really gender specific. Even if you're a man, you can still go through this and gain some phenomenal wisdom on how to be the best entrepreneur you possibly can. And it's all about law of attraction and money, energy and alignment. So this is brilliant for female entrepreneurs, but for any entrepreneurs. I also suggest this book purely because it also teaches you how to get over the hurdles of being an entrepreneur, like your first hate mail or your first refund, the attitudes you take in those situations. So this book is just phenomenal. Highly recommended. If you're liking my list thus far, please give this video a like and let me know if you're liking my list thus far. We have 2 more to go. The second last book that I recommend is called Rich As Peep. Okay, another book for female entrepreneurs. This book is written by Amanda Frances. Hats off to Amanda Frances. Firstly, another super authentic coach and trainer. She again speaks through her life experiences. This book is again brilliant for those people who are entrepreneurs. This also is written for female entrepreneurs, but it is not gender specific. I've read it twice. I recommend it to all genders. This book is brilliant, especially if you have services, you're an entrepreneur and you're finding it hard to price your services or even sell your services because there's blocks about that. This book is brilliant, absolutely brilliant for that. One thing is she talks about the concept of overflow, which means, generally when we're looking at money and the law of attraction, we're looking at paying off those debts, or we're looking at buying that house or the luxury travel, one specific end goal. So she talks about imagining a life where you've paid off your debts, you've bought whatever you want, and you still have so much more left over, the state of overflow. Brilliant book to take you out of debt, brilliant book to keep you aligned to your clients, attracting ideal clients. Absolutely brilliant book. So a little backstory of this, when I came across this book, I had just finished teaching my first batch of the 90-Day Abundance Accelerator program, which is one of our signature programs. And that program, the content of that program was built based on my journey to reaching financial freedom at a very young age. I just finished that batch. When I read her book, it was identical to all the things that I had discovered in my journey. And I was hesitant to talk about that book for quite some time because I was scared that people might think that I ripped off my content based on her content, but these are universal laws of money and the law of attraction. People are discovering it in their own journey. So none of this is all original content. This is all laws that the universe works by. So I figured it out in my way, she figured it out in her way, but when she compiled it in that book, it was identical. Even the way that I was helping our students break beliefs, she was doing the exact same thing in her book. So it's brilliant. I get all my students to read these lists of books. These are not just books to dabble in, these are books to study. They will absolutely change your life. And that brings me to my final recommendation for this list. And this by far, to me personally, in my specific journey in life, if you take all my signature courses, Living in Freedom, which is a mindfulness course that's based on Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now, you take 90-Day Abundance course, which is based on the entire financial wealth consciousness journey. You take MMMC, which is based on law of attraction teachings, and you mix them all. So my camera ran out of space, so I'm now recording the rest on my laptop. So if you compiled all of that knowledge into one place where you have mindfulness, which is going beyond your mind, going beyond the ego, living through spirit and heart, you have that on one side, which is non-duality, non-separation, and then you have law of attraction. It merges everything together into this one beautiful philosophy, which it teaches. To me, by far, it is the best, for me personally, best law of attraction and money book out there, wealth conscious book that is based on the present moment, the point of power, where everything exists simultaneously in the present moment. This book is highly recommended, not only because it teaches you how to create wealth without ego, that's a beautiful thing, but it also teaches you all about quantum field, all about quantum jumping, all about how not to be a jerk when you have a lot of money. All of these things are taught to you. It's the A to Z of everything you need to know spirituality wise on money attraction. I cannot put how I feel about this book. All my current batch students, they're reading this. This is mandatory read, this specific book. So I highly recommend. Now I'm telling you this for absolutely free, purely because this is my way of giving back. I'm telling my paid students to read this. This is not joking type of books. These are books that will change your life. So if you're going to read these books and change your life, type below right now saying bring it on, because this is it. You've got the answer. Now there's no running around wondering why things are not working out. They're all in these books. So if there is a book that I missed out that you feel is worthy of this list, please let me know in the comments. Let me know which of these books you're going to try out. The links are in the description. And before I log off, also let me know, what do you think is more ethical for you specifically? Do you feel that you should earn and attract money through hard work and struggle, Or do you feel you should earn and attract money through ease and no struggle? Or do you feel there should be a balance between ease and hard work? What do you feel is the best way for you? Let me know in the chat. In the comments, and I'd love to see your specific philosophy of money attraction. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. And I have another video somewhere here of my previous list of general personal development books. You see, I read a lot. General personal development books that are super impactful. I have kept those lists here as well in a video. Please go ahead and watch that as well. And again, if you like this channel, if you find value here, please give this video a like, subscribe to this channel. It supports me, and the best way to support me is to leave a comment. I love you. Please share this video, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.